reason you have clicked this video is because you are stuck at nowhere and you don't know what to do in order to increase your production scores of Duolingo English tests. But let me tell you something, you have just made a right decision by clicking this video, because in this video I'm gonna give you the ultimate guide that will help you boost your production scores in no time. So keep watching till the end. Before giving you the tips and tricks, let's talk about production. What is production? So production is your ability to read, write, and speak in English. And this is what Duolingo examines you, your speaking and writing ability. There are 8 question types which contribute towards your production scores on Duolingo English tests. 7 of them examine your speaking and writing, while one question type examine your listening as well. And there is also contributed towards your production scores, and that is interactive listening. So let's briefly talk about the question types. The number one is write about the photo, number two is speak about the photo, number three is read then write, read then speak, listen then speak, interactive listening, writing sample, and speaking sample. So if you learn tips and strategies on how to properly do these question types correctly on Duolingo English Test, then your production scores will automatically improve. Okay, so let's talk about the question types one by one, and I'll give you the templates plus tips and tricks on how you can improve your scores on these question types. So the first two question types are write about the photo and speak about the photo. So there's a section on Duolingo English Test which where you are asked to describe a photo either by speaking or writing, and you are given only 60 seconds to do this. So in order to improve your production scores, you have to do these two question types first correctly, which is write about the photo and speak about the photo. Okay, so if you are given, for example, a picture and you want to describe that picture, so the first thing that you have to learn is template. How should you start your sentence in order to describe that? So there are some ways through which you can start your question by in order to describe a photo. Um, for example, you can say this photo shows that, or this photo shows, and then you can say this photo shows a child or anything else. Another one is this image depicts, and then you can describe the photo. Or the very basic one is in this photo we can see, or in this photo a, and you can just describe the photo if an object uh, or a person is seen in there. So you can say in this photo we can a man is seen, a man is sitting on the bus like this. And the second thing that you have to do in order to boost your production scores and in order to familiarize yourself with the question types, with these 8 question types, is that by practicing a lot. So of course you need a platform you can practice these question types separately and for hundreds of times. And for that, let me introduce you the sponsor of this video, dreamydet.com. Alright, so here you can see the DreamyDT website. You can visit the website by the link in the description, or you can just go to Google and type dreamydt.com, and this will be open to you. Alright, so here is the homepage of dreamydt.com. Okay, so you can actually start your Duolingo English test preparation today. There are 6,154 questions regarding the Duolingo English test, and if you come a little down, you can see that there is a section for the production of Duolingo English test, and as I mentioned, the 8 question types which contribute toward your production score in on Duolingo English test. So here you can see all the 8 question types. They and which are speak about the photo, read then speak, listen then speak, speaking sample, write about the photo, read then write, writing sample, and interactive listening. And the best part is that you can practice hundreds of questions for each and every question type regarding the production of Duolingo English tests. Like for the speak about the photo, there are 134 questions. For read and speak, 111 questions. 247 questions are for listen and speak. 239 are for speaking sample, and you can see 363, 184, 250, and 128. So you can practice hundreds of questions for each and every question type of the production category of Duolingo English test. And so you will be given 30 days free trial. And not only production, you can actually prepare yourself in both, improve your conversation, your comprehension, your literacy, and there are overall 6,000 plus question types. And there's even AI scoring for read aloud questions where your speaking is also scored with the help of AI, and that is a really good feature. And talking about the price, of the website, then it is one of the most reasonable website that you can find in order to prepare for Duolingo English tests. Like if you look, okay, have a glance here. For 30 days, in order to access to all the 6,000 question types, you are only you will be charged only $11.97. And most people will say that why should I invest or spend $11.97 for this website? Then let me remind you, the fee of Duolingo English test is $59, and if you give the Duolingo English test where properly without preparing properly for the test, and you don't get the score of your desire, then you have literally squandered the $59. You have literally wasted them. But if you spend another or extra $11.97, you can actually go from 100 to 120 or even 130. And this is possible because the more you practice, the more you can be prepared for the test. And talking about the VIP benefits, then these are the benefits you get if you upgrade into a VIP account. So I definitely recommend dreamydt.com for you guys. Go and check it out. Now let's move on to next question type. Okay, so the next question type is read then write, and here is the question type read then write. You can actually have 184 questions, and if I click on this one, let me just click it and let me just show you practically. So let's just click on a practice test, read then write. Okay, so you're okay, you can see respond to the question in at least 50 words. People don't always agree. Based on your personal experience, what are some of the best ways to handle a disagreement? So you are required to respond in at least 50 words, and you are given 5 minutes for it, just like the actual Duolingo English test. But if you don't know how to respond this one, or if you don't have any sort of ideas that what will be the best way in order to respond this question, then you are given the sample answer, which you can see. So from the sample answer, you can see from personal experience, navigating disagreements effectively hangs on several key strategies. So you were given this one. So you can see the sample answer, and from here you can take some sort of ideas that if you face this question on actual Duolingo English test, then how should you respond it. Okay, again for read then write question, if I give you a sort of a template that how you can actually write it, so you need to start a question from your personal opinion. So you can start it either by saying, from my point of view, I think, and then you can state your response. You can also say that the way I see this problem, and then you can even say that as far as I'm concerned, and you can answer it like this way. And by the way, I'm gonna make a complete video based on Duolingo writing very soon, so stay tuned for that one. uh, the next question type is read then speak, and here you're given a question. You have to read the question carefully, and then you are given 15 seconds to prepare your answer, and for 90 seconds you are asked to speak about that question. And as I mentioned the template earlier, you can use the same template in the speaking as well. Okay, another question type is listen and speak, and this is actually you're given an audio clip, and in the audio clip there is a question asked from you. You have to listen to the audio clip. You can listen for 3 times, and then you're given the time to prepare and speak about answer the question. For interactive listening, this is a part which examines your ability of your writing and listening ability. So this is also called interactive conversation. And if you don't know how to prepare yourself, like better how to prepare yourself for this question type, then I have made this video, which is the ultimate guide for you. Just go watch this video and you will get the idea of how to properly answer questions in interactive listening. And the last two question types are writing sample and speaking sample. So for the speaking sample, I have made this video where I have given you the ultimate guide for Duolingo speaking. Just go and watch it. And talking about the writing sample, then as I mentioned earlier, I will be making a video anytime soon. So subscribe, press the bell icon. So whenever I upload that video into on my channel, you will be given a notification from YouTube. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna recommend dreamydt.com for you guys once again, because this is the best platform where you can practice hundreds of questions for each and every question type of Duolingo English test with a very reasonable price. So do check out the Dreamy DT. The link is down in the description. Check it out. You can create an account for free, and if you want, then you can upgrade your account into a VIP account. So I hope you have taken some sort of new information from this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.